Good evening, people. Good evening, people. Yo, people. I'm cool. I am feeling cold for some reason. Outside, hot, but I feel cold. I'm feeling cold. Yeah, but I'm feeling cold. But so it go. You know, Jacinta won't allow me to turn the heat on. Even though I'm feeling cold, I know Jacinta will not allow me to turn the heat on. Yeah, man. Big up yourself! Yo, Chrissy, big up yourself, sister. Yo, I love you, girl. Alicia Johnson, big up yourself. I love you. Sydney, big up yourself, my brother. I love you, my brother. Yeah, man. Camilla, big up yourself, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Yo, unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, this is your host. You know it's Delvin. Oh, God, I am here tonight. Yes. I love you all. Yeah, man. Marcus, my brother. I don't know if you've arrived back in Toronto, but I've been looking at your photos and I'm telling you, yeah, there is a man who likes to travel and show us the world. Big up yourself, Indonesia, Taiwan, China. Please, yo, what the place called? Singapore. What Singapore name? Yo, this man showed us a whole bunch of places on his trip. Big up yourself, Marcus, my brother. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Straight up. You know Delvin is a man already. Yeah, full of myself. I am full of myself. Yes, bro. Oh, you're back. Yeah, man, an amazing trip to China. Yeah, man, I can see that. Yeah, you really enjoyed yourself. And rightfully so, you're a hardworking man. So you have all right to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man. As I was saying before, full of confidence, Delvin. Full of confidence, Delvin. Yo, who that? You know, sister Cassandra that. I love you, girl. Yeah, man. Congratulations, my girl. I'm happy for you. Yeah, man, I'm happy for you, man. Looking at my eyes good. I'm really and truly happy for you. When I saw that, I said, oh, girl. Yeah, man. Congratulations, you know. Yeah, man. I'm really happy for you, you know. For real. I love that decision, you know. Congratulations. Big up yourself. Unscripted. It is anything goes. And I, Delvin Sadler, yo, full of confidence, bubbling with joy, here to empower people. Yeah, to let you know that, you know what? Believe in your damn self. Believe in yourself, Crystal Charles. It is Delvin. Unscripted. Anything goes. And tonight, Lord of mercy. Tonight, Lord of mercy. Tonight, we've got a nice subject matter for you. Yo, believe it or not, it's a lovely subject that's affect most of you. A lot of people are affected by this subject matter. So tonight, we are going to delve deep in it. Desireen, you know that? Desireen, a girl of my own heart. Yeah, I love her. Yo, I love you, Desireen. Unscripted, anything goes. So you have a man. People, girls, you've got a man. Would you let him use a woman? Yo, for papers. What? Would you let him marry a woman? Yeah, with the intent. Just for papers. Yo, would you allow your man to marry a woman? To use her just for papers. Yo, straight up. A Delvin. Unscripted. Anything goes. See that? You know the rules of this show. No rules. No rules. That means you've got the right. Yeah, I love you, Crystal. You've got the right to come on camera and speak at any given time with Delvin. If you want to do that, all you've got to do is just click on my name and I will accept you and you can come on. Or just say, Delvin, I want to come on, and I will send you the request and you can join me in dialoguing and everybody can see and know your opinion straight up. No shyness. Straight up. Also, you can type in a room. You've got all right to type anything you want. You can change the subject matter at any given time you feel. straight up. Delvin, Medea, me ready. You know, see it? Ready on a Monday. Ready to entertain, to actually listen to you, to dialogue. I'm Delvin Sadler. Delvin Sadler right here for you. See it there? Yeah, man, because this is our show. Unscripted, anything goes. This is our show. Unscripted, anything goes. Unscripted, anything goes. Straight up. You see that share button on the bottom? Just click on it. Invite your friends. Invite your neighbors. Lord of mercy. If you have enemies, invite them too. We've got a nice subject matter tonight at Delvin. Straight up. Big up yourself, Gilman Sterling. Yo, I am good. Lord of mercy. Good. Lord of mercy. Good. Lord of mercy. Yes, Delvin. I am good. And tonight, the subject matter is, ladies, would you allow your man to use a woman for papers? Yo, because it will help you in the long run. Whoa, yeah. Would you allow your man to use another woman for papers? Because the intent is that it will help you in the long run. Yo, what says you, people? Lord of mercy. What says you? Would you allow? Do you have the guts? Yo, do you have the intestinal fortitude to tell your man, marry a woman but don't love her, but make sure you come back with those papers? Because with those papers, that is eventually going to benefit me. Do you have the heart to do that? That is the question for tonight. Yo, Lord of mercy, night. Lord of mercy, tonight. Yo, big up yourself. Yo, Shanti Diamond. You know Delvin already. Me love you, girl. Delvin, I love you. Unscripted. Anything goes. So, you know, Delvin, I came prepared for this. I am prepared for this. Yo, reference source, the Jamaica Observer, April 23rd, 2012. Lord of mercy, you can go and check it out if you want. But this is not new. Stories have been told of several people who have done such acts under the disguise of love. But clearly, yo, the intent was to use in order to get exactly what they want. And I'm sure many of you possibly in this room may have encountered that same situation. Yo, tonight we will delve deep within it. So, the Jamaica Observer, 2012, April 23rd. Reference source tonight. See it there? Yes, people. Yo, you doing? Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. You've got people out there with good hearts, and you've got people out there with bad hearts. You've got people out there with intentions that are not good. Their intent is to get what they want by all means necessary. Sometimes they're planned with somebody else. A man planned with another woman to say, we are going to take advantage of something or someone in order to get what we want. And what we want is actual status in a particular country. That could be the United Kingdom, Canada, or America. And a girl seemed to show interest, seemed to want somebody to just love her. Yes, they say, this person, we will take advantage of their feelings in order to get the papers to give us the residency that we want. The woman will now say, I am giving you permission to act as if you love this woman. I am telling you, It's okay for you to marry this woman. But as soon as you get those papers, you got to bid adios to her and come back to your rightful owner. Ladies, do you have the guts? Do you have the intestinal fortitude? Or if this situation happened to you, to say this to your man, use her for papers, because we will benefit in the long run. Yo! Those things do happen, people. Yes, they do happen. They do happen. Reference source: the Jamaica Observer, April 23rd, 2012. A green card or immigration status is considered a lifetime for some. So much so that there are those who will go to great extreme to get their hands on this precious commodity. It is not uncommon to hear women and men bemoaning the fact that they have been duped by fraudsters who wine and dine them and then change completely once secure their love, a marriage certificate, and the assurance of permanent legal status. There are fraudsters who are out there looking to use people with good hearts, looking for love in order to get legal permanent status. Jamaica Observer, yeah, April 23rd, 2012. Let's see what Jacinta has to say. Could be anyone other country in the world. North America is not the only place in the world. Well, yeah, it could be any place in the world. It could be the only place in the world. It could be any place in the world. But from our perspective, because we're Caribbean people, yeah, the largest destination for people of the Caribbean to live are clearly the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States. Yeah, which is why I refer to those countries, but it does not limit to those other countries as well. According to the Star, the Jamaica Observer, it says, there is always nagging concern to whether the guy or girl of their dream is just a chance to live permanently in a foreign country. So in the back of your mind, when you decide that, listen, you want to take on a spouse, the woman is thinking in the back of her mind, this person don't have status or papers. But she's saying in the back of her mind, are they real or are they just there for status? Yes, it is a nagging thing in the back of the mind. Are they genuinely in love with me? Or are they there just to use me for papers? For example, it quotes, the Daily Mail reported that a case in the United Kingdom, charity worker Johnny Gagnon, 58, who was left heartbroken after his Jamaican bride abandoned him in just 20 minutes after stepping inside his matrimonial house. According to the Jamaican Mail, the Daily Mail, Gagnon has spent thousands of dollars securing a visa for his 24-year-old bride. So Gagnon, 58, married a Jamaican woman. He is a UK resident and a citizen of America. And he married a woman 24 years old from Jamaica. After marrying her in Jamaica earlier that year, straight up, the couple dated for 2 years. during which time his girlfriend brought up the idea of marriage. That is, the 24-year-old bride brought up the idea of marriage. He not only paid for her hair and wedding gowns, but actually spent £700 to process her papers. He sponsored her. And even more, when she told him the cash had been stolen. So he sent her £700 to do her hair and he also processed her papers. And then she told him that the money was stolen, so he had to send her even more money. For that year, he spent £4,000 on her. So he has to constantly send her money to complete the sponsorship process, to which she now conned him a lot of times in order to get more money. But upon taking her to his home in Perth, upon getting her papers, and she then arrived in the United Kingdom, his wife stayed around stayed around long enough to run up his phone bills, £500. It's believed that she went to Bristol to meet her Jamaican boyfriend. So she actually went to meet her Jamaican boyfriend, yeah, with whom she organized the scheme with. So she organized a scheme to use Mr. Gagnon in order to get to Bristol. And upon arrival in Bristol, she then took off after 24 hours to meet with her true man. What a scam. The Jamaica Observer. Let's see what the people has to say. Yo, big up yourself, Desireen. That is so unfair to that person. Why not just be honest? I believe some people will help if they're honest and that they need help to obtain their documents. I believe in my heart, if you're gonna marry somebody, you marry them for love. I don't believe you married somebody for papers. Yeah. I believe if you marry somebody, you marry them for love, not for papers. Yeah. I strongly believe that with my heart. If you want to go ahead and marry somebody for papers, the consequences that could arise as a result of that is really could you. But that is the chance that you take when you actually decide that you want to help somebody for papers. I wouldn't recommend it. Big up yourself! You not see it. I'm a virgin. I love you. Yo, Marie, I love you. You know it is unscripted. Anything goes. Tell the people where you're calling from. Yo, where you calling from, girl? Turn up the volume. Where you calling from? Can't hear anything. Can't hear anything. Talk up, talk up, talk up. Can't hear anything. All right, let me put. Yeah. Talk up, girl. Where are you calling from, Miss Marie? Where are you calling from? Tell the people.
London.
You're
London, England, Leighton.
Oh, okay, Leighton, London, England. Straight up. All right, then good. So you have an experience with this situation where people. Oh, you do?
Is it a topic here?
Yeah.
You see this topic here? It's very serious.
It's very serious.
Very serious.
Yeah. Talk to it.
There's a situation where she even forget here in London.
Yeah.
She even forgets that she shouldn't marry in the name where she come up here in a. So she came up to England. She came up to England carrying drugs.
Oh, she did.
And she met the man.
Okay.
They were in a club in Peckham and she met the man. And she totally forget.
Right.
I'm married in the name where she come up into.
Okay. Wow.
And then her daughters are filing for her in America. She did not tell her daughters. That's how we Jamaican stupid, you know. She did not tell her daughters in America that she changed her name.
Right.
So while in England in a one name and the people them the America file for in a one name, screw up everything. And the fraud just opened up itself so.
Okay.
Yeah. Now here in England, there's a thing going around called the Windrush people, they must suffer.
Right.
They're suffering because of how they were treated.
Right.
And history now is turning the table. The history is now turning the table on England and the treatment of the Windrush people. Okay. And you have some of them who them buy them little thing and them a go and hold on pan them little thing. So the lawyers them who me a talk to now as an activist, they're saying that wow, a lot of them are gonna get themselves in a trouble. Because how is it that the color of my skin and your skin and we have British passports say we mother I did so and so and so. So I put me on over me and I said, Jesus Christ, where is our wisdom? You know?
Okay.
I came to England 1996, pregnant having twins. Okay. And I had to go through the loopholes to get my indefinite leave to remain because of the influence of negativity.
Right.
And I only got my papers for indefinite leave to remain in the UK because of history. My grandpapa, Joseph Nathaniel Archer, and the fact that they turned me inside out. You know when you wash goat belly?
Yeah.
You born in Kingston?
Yeah, man. No, I was born in St. Andrew.
Were you born in Kingston?
St. Andrew.
Okay, so you wouldn't understand how it is. You wouldn't understand how is it to wash. But you never see the butcher wife or him a wash the goat belly.
Yes, I've seen that.
Them turn it out and put the stick down in it, and that's how they did me. They turned me inside out before they could give me my indefinite leave to remain. Well, that's what the UK immigration did to me. I didn't marry to get my stay. I didn't do it for business. You know the business thing there?
Right, yeah. So your grandfather actually served in the United Kingdom military then?
My grandfather white.
Oh, he is. Okay.
No, my great grandfather is British. Is Scottish.
Right.
Scottish. How you know that in Jamaica we will mix up?
Yes.
White grandparents and Asian grandmother and Chinese great grandfather. We're coming from a history of united colors.
Correct. Yes.
So that is a very so the married for paper thing can go serious. It has some serious consequences.
Right.
Because this person told the man, yeah, you can marry for papers, but don't fuck her. And boy, the woman take on a liking for the man and decide, me nah let go.
Oh, yes.
The woman who did the business marriage, because she even take her money from certain ladies in Jamaica and give it to the man and say, pay for the marriage.
Right.
And upon receiving £10,000, she decides that she not let go the man.
She want the man now. She want the man now. Yeah, man, yeah, man. What a thing. Yeah, man, waiting for Dada to come back. Big up yourself, Beverly Bellamy. I love you, girl. Erica Nikki, I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Kirk, be my brother. Big up yourself. Unscripted, anything goes. Dan McDonald, yo, straight up. We're waiting back for, yo, Marie to come back on. Make we talk about the things, Yeah, man, the woman actually agreed for the business aspect of the marriage, but after the business, after getting the money, she decided that she didn't only want to settle for the money, but she also want the man as well for herself. What a thing. What a thing. So the script turned on the other side. She wanted the man for herself, not just the money, but she wanted the man for herself.
Yeah. So we as Jamaicans, we have to be very careful.
Yes. Yeah, man. So what is the outcome?
Yeah, we as Jamaicans, we have to be very careful.
Right.
You know, we.
Did she actually keep the man for herself, or did she actually give him back?
I see my sister Cheryl Archer. You see my sister Cheryl Archer on here.
Yes, I see her on her, yeah.
No, she kept the man for herself, and the other lady out there now, wait. The other lady is in Britain here now. She holding on to hopes.
Right. Wow.
She's holding on to hopes.
So it backfired.
That the divorce will come through, and he will then come marry her for her to get her stay, and then file for their daughter in Jamaica.
Wow. It backfired. So why don't the man just have 2 wives? He should now have 2 wives. That's what he should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have 2 wives now. Nothing is wrong with that.
No, him have a wife and a woman in waiting.
Yeah, he needs to now take on the other one as a concubine. But I don't think the one.
But the one with the outside, she
wants to give up that. I don't think she would want to give up that status as the main wife. The free is not my girl. Big up yourself, Sharon Shepherd. Yeah, man, unscripted, anything goes. I don't think the one that gave him the status want to give up that status as main wife. I don't think so.
Well, what advice would you give to them?
What advice?
What advice would you give them?
Yeah, you see the lady that was in the first relationship, I would tell her to cut her losses and move on. Hopefully just tell the man to try to pay back some of the money that was spent, because clearly now if he decide that he take on the woman to be his wife and now playing the role as a husband to his current wife, then basically the previous wife should now step out and find another man for herself. That is the right thing. Yeah, man, yeah, that's the right thing. Yeah, man, that is the right thing. Yeah, man, even though she's stuck, she still can talk. What do you think?
So what about the 10,000? Then what about the 10,000? Then what about the 10,000 pounds?
She should tell them to pay her back the money. They should pay her back the money. They should try and pay her back the money, though. That's just the right thing to do. Carol Douglas, girl, big up yourself. Unscripted, anything goes. I love you, girl. Yeah, man, straight up. Let's see what Desiree has to say. Yeah, man, I love you, girl. Let's see what Desiree had to say earlier. Yes, Delvin, I do believe that marriage is for love. Don't get me wrong, but okay, let me see. Come on, back there. Yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but don't use a person and let them pull out all them knowings that you're using them. Okay. Yeah, man, girl, you are going. You think I stick up, but it's all right still. We work with it same way. Yeah, I would I would tell them to peer back and then just leave them alone and let them move on with them life. What do you think? Because if the
Exactly.
man, yeah, man, just peer back and let them move on. Because basically, the man now accept her as his wife, and they're living together and coexisting as husband and wife. And if I mean, I think they would be happy, or he would have left already. So if that's the case, then leave them alone, peer back, and then move on. That's how I see it. You agree to that?
I've read a book about dancing in bondage, and I'm writing a book at the moment. It, it, I'm writing a book at the moment. It's called Broken Bottles and Scattered Splinters.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, very deep. I'm going to make sure you get your free copy.
Most definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Most
Broken
definitely. Definitely
Bottles
I
and
read it, man.
Scattered Splinters.
Yes. Most definitely. I'm a reading person, so I would read it for sure.
Mm. And then there's
Yes.
another one, Confession. And the other one is going to be Confession, or Confession of the Fetus.
Confession of Fetus. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, that one that sounds interesting. Yeah, that one that sounds interesting. Yeah. That one that sounds very interesting. Carol Hamilton, big up yourself. Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Sounds
Yeah.
very interesting. Yeah, man. You're deep. So he's a writer.
All right.
You are a writer.
Huh?
You are a writer. Tell the people them you're a writer.
Aspiring.
Aspiring writer. Yeah, right. That's
Aspiring.
yourself.
Aspiring.
Yeah, man. Camille. Big up yourself, Camille. Big up yourself, Camille, Archer. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Straight up.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I know you're a talented girl. Talented woman. I know that. You can't see it. You can't see it. You're deep.
I'm a cousin that,
You're
you know.
deep, deep, deep.
Camila, I'm a cousin, you know.
Yeah, man. Me, you said that earlier. Yeah, man. We have a good listening here. Me, you said that earlier. Yeah. Yeah, me,
Anyway,
you said that earlier.
I hear thing this now. Over and
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
all tight, yeah?
So maybe we talk tomorrow. Yeah, man, we talk. Later, yeah?
Me see Chris and all of them. Me see, yes, all tight, yeah? Yeah. See
We
Chris
talk.
Davis there.
Yeah, man.
Shout to
Yeah,
Chris
man.
Davis, my labor right friend.
All right. No problem. Later. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's Dana, you know. Dana Marie. Yeah, man. I love her. I love that girl. Yeah, man. Very talented lady. I mean, she has a lot to share. Very talented lady. A lot to share. And we're going to have her a lot more often. You know what I mean? She's an aspiring writer and she has a lot to teach. Yeah, a lot to teach. Delvin sit and talk with her on a daily basis. And she deep. So, I'm going to introduce her little by little so you can understand her thought process and her mind and why she's so talented lady. Yeah, man, very nice lady. I look forward to talking to everybody. You want to talk to Delvin? Delvin will listen to everyone. So don't be afraid to share with me what your talents are, what your beliefs are. Yeah, man, you'll get the forum to express yourself. I don't have a problem with that. No. Yeah, man, Delvin's a sharing person. Sharing is caring. Big up on yourself and big up yourself, Dana. All right, let's get back to Desiree. Let's see what Desiree has to say here. All right. Yeah, man, let's big up. It's Karen Hamilton. You know, Delvin, I'm not leaving you out. I love your girl. Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah, man, straight up. Let's see what Dana. Yes, Delvin. I do believe that marriage is for love. Don't get me wrong, but don't use the person and let them put out them all knowing that you're using them. Yeah, I fully agree with that. 100%. Yeah, it is for love. I mean, some people have some good heart. Like Desmond would say. So if them check for you and them like you, or they are great friends with you, they might even do it for you because they want to see you get the status so that you can actually, you know, achieve your dreams and aspiration in that country. Yes, so they will even do it for you, but they want to know that, you know what I mean, that you're not using them and that you're genuinely the kind of person that 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 truly cares for them if you say that you do and not trying to use them. Big up yourself, my brother Michael. Yeah man, so yeah man, big up yourself, Michael. Yeah man, my brother that, you know. Unscripted, anything goes. See that? Yeah man. Straight up, my brother. Yeah. Yeah man. Yeah man. Yeah man. Big up. So what you have to say about the topic tonight? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah man. I got the labor right.
No. We don't deal with the politics thing.
You deal with the politics, but you have a lot to talk about. What you have to say now about?
We don't deal with the politics thing, but me and Dana grow together still. She probably did there and listen still, you know what I mean?
Good so, girl. A good girl, man.
Yeah. And it's not even say a good girl still. They're more than good, man. They're excellent. But you see them girls still then come from way down at the bottom of the pile. So you see, anything where them achieve as of now is just a blessing, man. We can't even express how deep down them come and struggle to reach here. So and all of them, because them parents love them still, you know, but them never really have much to offer, you know what I mean?
Right. But them work them way.
Swim them way out of the swamp and come on the dry land now and I brush off all of the dirt and stuff, you know what I mean? And them get a whole heap of fight like we still. But the fact is, when we want to put forward to with the marriage thing, you know, a lot of guys come over here and reaching at the same situation where she had talked about there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not a matter of say encourage people to do the wrong thing or love her for just our marriage for just love her. So sometimes when you're back against the wall, you know what I mean, you have to catch after straw. Them say drowned man catch after straw, you know what I mean? And not everybody come up foreign fortunate to go through
the right way.
The walk on pedestal then, you know what I mean? Everybody will come here so have a story to tell. It's worse when you come and stay with family because when them come to Jamaica and the picture with them pave, when you come here, so I know so it's staying a boss. We can't tell you that, you know.
No,
your office,
never.
You know all of the phrase them where your parents use, suck salt through wooden spoon.
Yes.
I hear somebody come see all of them, there's something there come to pass, you know, man. Because you see when you there Jamaica, you know, you can't beg a man do anything. Over them a place you can't do it, you know, man.
No, you can't.
You cannot beg a person for do nothing, everything and money. And it's worse if them see you in a position where you can afford it as well. It's honest to God, man. Because you see, that of them, me know them through. You want us insist on them brother they will go school together. But they come over here and them build up themselves and was doing like the Blue Mountain thing. It kind of fade out away still. But it was going on good, you know what I mean? But they was just doing the donkey work and not reap nothing from it, you know what I mean? That not the fact, but I'm talking about the marriage situation, right?
Right.
I know a lot of people where that happened to.
So you think that a man just have to do what he need to do in order to make himself straight?
Yeah, man. I try to tell you, it shouldn't be like that still, you know, because, all right, technically, you know, Jamaica used to run by Britain, you know. So technically, almost every person at Jamaica come from slave master. It's a white people then, you know what I mean? But it's sort of fade out. Yes, she talk about her great-great-grandfather, so he's a white man, I come from Scottish, so. And not just she alone. Me as well.
It's you know all of us. All of us.
If you check your family tree, I saw it go. But where these countries, I don't go here so alone, America as well.
Yeah.
Them 40 whole little life out of the country them and dash over them no want. And then when people try and claw back a little bit when them forget her, so is like the biggest thing. I don't really that. You know how much time they raid Jamaica and take away all our little gold and all our little backside, little sugar and everything. And then try and pretty it up and you see one can't even buy with them turn a finished product, you know. You know what I mean? And I just go.
Let me ask you something now. Let me ask you something. Yeah. All right. You got a sister, right? You have a sister, right?
Yeah, man, me have sister, yeah.
All right. Let's say a man have him woman. And him and him woman now plan to seduce your sister. Your sister now feels that the man love her. And decide to marry him. Knowing that him don't have status. To make him her husband and to sponsor him and bring him to America. And then as soon as he gets the paper now, him actually take off and divorce her and marry somebody else. How you feel if you see the man there again?
Well, it's a 50-50 question that you ask me. As them say, it's $1 million question. Let me tell you how I see that the situation now, right? You see, you can marry for a reason outside love, and then further down the line, it change. You understand? Because in that case, if you put it forward and say, all right, me see you in a position, and I'm going to try and help you out. You understand? For you get yourself sorted out. It's a different thing. But if you say, well, all right, me love you and we want life.
Right.
To make life together.
Correct.
Right. So we are going to do this because of that. Then it's a different thing. But a lot of people come over here, right, and get married and tell lie. Them ask them, they have one pitney at Jamaica, and when you check it out at 5, they have. Or them say them not have nobody, or them they have their lover, and so with them left out there with them in love with us, and then come over here and find out say that are the only way them can really get them papers, because there's only 2 ways in the say 90s and late 80s, right? It was only 2 ways you could have get your stay over here, so unless you're not a professional field where you're a lawyer, doctor, or stuff like that, you could have like they would grant you it because of that. You either have to go college or get married. There was no other way about it. You either have to go.
You couldn't enter. You could have entered the military as well.
Yeah. That may I tell you, so you have to in the professional field. So if you not have none of them, there's something that are the only way. You understand? Because even if you check people from way back in the 60s, we even come here upon the Windrush. Yes. Right? The thing that I tell us, so them come here for buy a house, or get some money and for go back and buy a house. But you see with Britain, it's like it's a magnet. And what it does to you. You see, if a person come here for say 6 months and then get, say for instance, say 100,000 or 50,000, they would have go straight back at Jamaica. But what happened, right? You come here and you spend 6 months and you get a little work, you find a little girl, you get married, things become more easy and easy, and it take time dry into the system. And when you look and say, oh, me now go back to Jamaica, go plant a banana tree and wait for it 12 months or so for it come up. So me can go cut it and carry it and market when me could work 1 week and get, 30 or 40 times of that. You see me I say? So that's the thing that kind of draw you in. And then you look, you come and you get a kid, you get the next one, and you get the next one. So technically, you're not going to really leave your kid or leave your girlfriend or so. Even if you have one of your back home, where you know say I wait for you and go back, because you know say the struggle out there go hard to get back into society, because it's like you have to go start your life all over again. You know what I mean? When here, so everything kind of cushy, you can take out a car, you can get a loan, you can trust this, you can buy, you can't do that at Jamaica. You have everything in your house.
All right, so
go work. Right?
I'll take you back to your sister. I'm going to take you back to the sister, you know, because I'm going to make you run from that carefully. You know? Yeah. So the man now actually use your sister now and then leave your sister because him have the woman back home. As a result of that, your sister now goes into depression, goes into hurt, always crying because she has been used. What would you say to that?
Well, let me tell you, if me knows from beginnings, right, say my man go in a relationship with my sister for that reason, me wouldn't encourage her to do it. You understand? I go tell you from first, like, you see, when it comes on the line of relationship, I don't do relationship. I don't encourage nobody. Nobody no ask me nothing. I don't do relationship, because at the end of the day, if anything goes wrong, them are gonna blame your feet. And them will say, because of you, or you tell me to do this, or you tell me to do that. You understand? And as me I tell you, say, with relationship, things can change. Enough man say, boy, you know, say, me just go marry to that woman, and as soon as me get me stay, me gone, you know. But when you check it, the woman treat you better than even the woman who you have a yard. And you look and you say, if this a woman I go treat me so nice and so give me things me can, because you see, with relationship it based on trust in a man and communication, right? So enough time you will have a girl a yard and she will wash and cook and clean, because that's what we used to. That's how when me come see my mother used to. But over here, so with relationship, it's different, because here what now. You see, a man at Jamaica provide for a woman. So the woman stay here and look after the house and look after the kids and take care of everything, your clothes and everything. But over here, so woman and man either depend on the same thing, or I work is same money. So when woman have money, they have power in a man. And that enough man not realize.
Hold on, man, because you still not answer my question, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man use your sister, you know. And
me that encourage her to do that.
Definitely. And get the paper and cut. If you walk upon a man there, what you would have to say to that man now?
You can't say nothing to him. You can't, because bottom line is, I know your decision to make. You understand?
No.
Yeah. There's nothing you can't say to him.
But listen to what I'm saying now. Would you ask him, like, if you knew you didn't love my sister, then why did you get married to her? Why didn't you just ask her to do you a favor?
But you know, up to me and you to ask him that the question. It's up to Mike to know. Because obviously, if him approach her.
Hold on, Desiree. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
If she approach him or him approach her, they must have to change some kind of thing. You know, just jump up and go marry to somebody like that. You have to ask him in background. You have to know something about the person. You understand? Differently. You can't just jump up and say, look, me I go marry. All right, just think about it now, right? Me I come to your question, right?
Yeah.
So for instance, say, me and you then. Right? Yeah. He come to you and say, look, you know, say, me I go marry to you, but I'm going to forget me stay, as soon as me get it, me I go gone. What would you say?
Well, I'm not going to do it.
Exactly. Simple as that. But
right.
If you come and say, baby boy, you know, say, me love you, I want to make a life with you and thing, and then do everything, do the talk, show you the thing and stuff like that, and then you say, oh, you know, this look real and so, and then you go into it, and then in turn around and say, later on a line, say, well, you know, so me never really love you, me don't go use you, It's a different thing that. And let me tell you something, man. You see, there's no man, right? You're laughing. There's no man I go run from good treatment.
Yeah.
No man at all I go run from good treatment.
Yes.
So if anytime you see a relationship breakdown, right, it has to be based on some miscommunication where something break down the line. Because if either person do the right thing, it now go split up. May I tell you that?
You know what? I've known a lot of women here in Toronto here that got married to actual men in Jamaica because they found love or think they found love. But the men them, as soon as they get here, take off. They start find friends of the past, ex-girlfriend of the past, start sleeping out, start do these things, and all of a sudden it causes a rift between them. The next thing you know, they divorce.
Why Why you think that happened?
Okay. Why is that happened? Because I think his intent was to actually get here by
No, man.
all means necessary. I
No,
don't
no.
think.
Look, me not say some of them not really do that, you know.
No?
And I remember give you an incident, right?
All
Let me
right.
show you. You can't do relationship. Listen to this.
Yes.
Right? This is before me left Jamaica, right?
Right.
And this girl and this guy was going out. That's school. Them a date from them a go school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the girl do every single thing for the guy. Look after him breakfast before him go work, look after him clothes, do everything. And then treat her with nice. The girl treat him good, everything I go good. And him say, you know what? This must be the girl for me. So I have to go marry to this girl. I have to go marry to this girl. Like I don't want to lose this girl. Because I don't think a next girl I go fit her shoes or do what she do.
Right.
So I come and all, you know, advise and so on. Everybody agree and say, yeah, man, you're a good girl if you marry to her. He married to the girl. After them done their honeymoon and everything and so, and to go back to work. First day and go, to go to work. He not say she look after nothing what she used to do. So I'm say, all right, because he just get married, he might go give her a few days and see her go. He run off about a week or so, and everything changed. And then he go to her one man and went to go in the second week and said, baby, how comes you just change all of a sudden? So as you get married, you not do what you used to do before and stuff like that. Yeah. I went turn to him and say, you know, how long may I wait for this ring and now? Me and wife now go get me to look after yourself. You see me, I show you?
Yeah.
Enough, you see, a solid relationship, right, based on man and woman, is a woman who don't have too much woman friend. And let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, right, a lot of marriage break down because our woman friend encourage them to do. Because a lot of them jealous, you know, man. Not because you see them say them I wish you. You think them wish you know well? Them not wish you know well. Anytime you have even you yourself,
mm-hmm.
you associate yourself with people who below you or when they depend your standard and see how much problem you have. Remember me tell you that. You know, I'm not for doing no man and no woman, you know. You yourself.
Yes.
Anytime you have a genuine friend, he must in the same position like you or above you.
Right.
So him not jealous after you for not where you are because him have enough for himself. Right? Some guys are gonna do it still, you know.
Yes.
But if you take a person who below you as a friend,
right,
he won't want to come to you because you have a bigger telly and say, boy, bro, you have a bigger telly, you have a nicer car. But if him have that already, him won't look beyond that. So you try to catch up with him at all times. But if him have to catch up with you, a whole heap of jealousy are going to come in. So no woman encourage them their husband for as any little thing. Left it dirty man, I kick out him. If I me that run with him, me wouldn't do it. Why you think them want to do that? Because they want him to leave if he come back to fear for them level. You know what I mean? And at that mean, you know, I talk to one of my friends, you know, and him says, don't bother believe the people are going to grudge you for just your big house or your big car or the job where you even a pen where you have a right with. A man will grudge your feet. Where you would at least expect it. Even a phone, you have a better phone than him, and him just grudge your feet. You don't have to do nothing. And that's the same thing with relationship. Let me tell you something, man. You know what me do in a relationship to keep my relationship? Me give a woman the choice where she can't blame me for anything. You understand? So if she says, well, me I go cheat on you or me not love you no more, she can't really do it because she says, oh, you know, send no food in the house and you take all of the money, go gamble it, or go buy a new car, or go buy a new this or that. Me make sure fix my yard first. You understand? So anything happen, right? She do it out of fear, own belief, not because of something when me not do. You get what I say? So me always, anytime anything done, me not have to think about and bust up me head so because that was our intention. You get what I say?
Right.
So if me have a woman, because the only thing that bothers me in a relationship right now, even long time before even when I go school, the only thing that bothers me is to get a child that is not mine. That would have killed me. because I love kids. And I would die for my kids. Them. I love kids. And if a woman give me a child and said, no, personally say it wasn't mine, and you might take care of that child for 18, 20 years, and then you discover, say, the child and a few one, that would have kill me. But if a woman go and say, look, me no love you no more, right? I may go leave you. Me I help her pack, man, and make she go on, man. Trust me, I do that. That because you can't force a person to love you. They have to do that by choice. You cannot use money, gift, nor nothing to make a person love you. Because if she decide to go, she'll go. Me see a woman a suing husband, not even a man, suing husband because she claims say he look after him too much. Now, how can you beat that? You see what I'm saying? In a sewer.
So what you're saying is that some of these men, their intent was to get papers, but end up in a happy home and decide to stay in the home. So that is possible. So the benefit outweigh what the intent was in the beginning then.
Yes. It's enough time you see that happen. Enough man going and married and believe say he might go find love or they might go take care of him. And once they get married, some of them live good when them before them married, and as soon as they get married, a different something. Everything changed. So it worked both ways. So enough guys, right, put pressure upon a woman, right, to watch her, everything where she are doing. In a relationship, if you love a woman, make them go on. Because when you do that, it gives them more intent to do the wrong things. If you love them and say, all right, go and go do this, go and go do that, or have your freedom also, they might go think twice. You understand? Because me would have never lick a woman or kill a woman or do anything like that because a woman leave me. Because if she have that the intention that to leave, it obviously say you're not doing something good. You're not doing something right. You understand? And if you take care of your chores where you're supposed to take care of, you shouldn't worry about it. Shouldn't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, if she make up her mind to say, look, me I go leave, there's nothing you can do. Nothing. And you can't, me I tell you, you can't force people to love you. You cannot force a person to love you. They have to do that by choice. You know what I mean? So all what you tell me say now, if a woman sit at Jamaica wait for a man 5 or 6 years, I say you must really, really have to love him bad. How much time you see that happen? Tell me how much time out of 100 you see that happen.
Yeah, that way. After a while now, the person have to move on because they realize that the man is now in a happy home that he's happy.
Yeah. Listen, man, you see, a lot of guys as well, because a woman leave him or them end up with a woman for 10 years or 15 years or so, then do the same thing every single day, every single year, every single week, right? If you have a problem in your relationship, change your attitude, change your clothes, change your hairstyle, do something different. Make the woman think that if she leave you, she'll go miss something. Don't do the same thing over and over again. Like you see them routine every week in week. Do something different, right? You come in, some man just use their woman like a tool. You know what I mean? Then just come, do what them do, work or whatsoever. Come in, just dash down when them dash down also, not treat you man right and jump up on them also. Just surprise them. You know what I mean?
Show them love. But you wouldn't advise a man to actually use a woman for papers though, would you?
No, man. No. You can't do that. You're not supposed to. If you're gonna do that, you're supposed to make it clear from beginning. You know what I mean? Make it clear from beginning. Say, look, this is what's gonna happen. Because what Dana said before, you know, a lot of time you see that happen. You know what I mean? And it based on to what the woman friends say. Because I'm a guy will come hard working, willing to do something on your house, and one of our friends say, you can't make this a nice man, pass you on. You know what I mean? And then the think and say, you know, say true. So and him thing and say, well boy, if me even married to him for the money, me I go either give him back his money or try to get a kid with him and so I think can't live. You know what I mean? Enough of them things they happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
you come and say, boy, as soon as me get my papers also, me I go gone. But you got 2 or 3 kids with a woman and she not beat you, she not do this and she a work and she have her money and have her things and stuff like that. You go help her, Billy. You have enough worthless man as well. No matter what you do, you can give them $1 million and then still ruin it same way. You see what I say? But you have to, if me know say a man I go hurt my sister that the way there, right? But I say, no, you can't do that. Or don't talk to him, or don't do this, or don't do that. Or encourage her. I say, look, this not look right. Because you know. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, so the man have, because a man come over here, so right, and take a woman, marry to her, and have a next woman back home. Some kids have to do it, or some house or something have to ties. No man now go just run, go back to a woman at Jamaica, we having 2 and down there clap. Come on, think about it.
Yeah.
It not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No matter how in love that the woman they are yard. It's not going to do it.
Right? Move on. I'm not going to move on. You're right about that.
Yeah,
there must be something that tie them together. Like the kids them are home.
Or something. You know what I mean? It's not just good and good. Because if a man over here so now and or get married to a woman and him say, boy, you know, so me have me girlfriend also back home also. If him not have no kid also for him, after a while him a go grow out of love. Unless the woman over here abuse him or stuff like that. Because life over here, so you know, man, them say you make your own luck. You know what I mean? And as simple as that. So sometimes you're going to a relationship with a open mind. Our intention where you're going in it with a different something. It's just like where you bargain for, you get better than it. So you say, well, look, at the end of the day, you know, I have to stick to this. Because the same thing happened to me. When I leave Jamaica, me leave my baby mother down there, right, with a young kid as well. And my intention was to come here for, just like me I tell you, for a few years, try and get some money and go back and start out my life. And when me come, at the same, because me never really, me finish school at secondary school. And me come and meet some of my classmates over here. And then say, look, listen, we can go back to school, get a better education, and you can get a work here, so. And your life will be better. I mean, think about it, and I say, yeah. Because I say, even when you go down, me did have a good job when me leave Jamaica. Because I run my own business, me have my own apartment, me have my own vehicle, and so money wasn't an issue with me when me died Jamaica. But when me come over here, so me realize, say, me can make that even 10 times better. You know what I mean? So me take back the road. I mean, tell my baby mother, say, look, this is how it's going to go down. You can move on with your life. Me not put no strain on you if you say, stay there and wait for me. Because at the end of the day, it's me I going to be reasonable with you. Because me know so me can't stay here, so I love you. So if you want to go and move on with your life, me not going to hate you for that. And me not going to say, put a block into it. It's entirely up to you. And me come here, so me enjoy my life with my family here, so. Because me have a child here as well, and me look after my wife same way. It's up to her if she want to take it. Me not going to really tell my wife, say, look, me I go leave you because we have my girlfriend a yard or my baby mother a yard. No, me not going to do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we know say 5 years is a long time, and all the things can change at that time. Even you say, boy, she down there wait for you and you go back. The life where you used to live with her in the 5 year period, you should go back, it will change. It not going to be the same. You know what I mean? It can better and it can worse, but it not going to be the same. So it's up to you if you know. Them say, you lie down on a side where you get the more season. You know? And a simple, everybody want a better life. You know what I mean? Nobody are going to stay on the same stage of them life. For serve. So everybody want rich and have them big house and them big car and them big this and them big that. Whether you go back to college, whether you go back to school, whether you go change your professional, anything at all is to make your life better. So if
all right, my brother, hold on for a second. I'm going to talk to Desiree, but I want you to hold on. After I'm done talk to Desiree, I'm going to bring you on back. You have a whole more to say.
Yeah, man. No
yes, sir, say? All right, best of yourself here, but stay tuned because after this we don't talk. I'm gonna talk to you again.
All right.
All right, all right. Desiree, let me see what you say. We like that. That was very nice, very nice. We can bring Desiree on. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Paulette. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Marcia, big up yourself. Yeah, I love you. You see the Paul Johnson, big up yourself. Unscripted, anything goes. And right now, the girl of my heart, the lovely Desreen. How you doing, girl? Yo.
Hi, how are you?
Big up yourself. You're live and in colors.
Yeah.
You're nice. Talk to the people.
Greetings, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm saying, a lot of these men leave from Jamaica or anywhere else. Most of the time you hear this incident are men from Jamaica that are coming into the country and are using women. And most of the time, I do know that there's sometimes a woman does it, but majority of the time is Jamaican men who are doing it that are using women to obtain the document here. And some of them don't even show their gratitude to these women afterwards or show their appreciation that they appreciate this person for giving them a lifetime of freedom in this country to make their life better. But I think it's wrong for a man to just come and take a woman and pretend, to be a false pretender, to saying that he care about this woman. Sometimes this woman take her own hard working money that she worked for to, put in this man papers and his document and stuff. And I believe that it's unfair for men to do that to a woman, and they need to stop. They got to be somewhere, somehow. It needs to be stopped. They need to stop it. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but it needs to be stopped. And it's really unfair for a person to use a person in that manner. And not only that, to have another woman stand by and knowing that their men are using women, whether it's for money or green card or whatever is the case is be, it's unfair. Because if the wheel had to be turned and that was me in that situation, would I want to be used? Would I want to know that a man used me for the benefit of another woman? It's unfair, and I don't think any woman would want that for them own self. So I'm just saying it's really unfair. I mean, I come here the legal way. My parents bring me here. Yeah. But I really do believe that it's unfair for, people to be doing that, just using people. I think you could be honest, because I know a lot of people who's willing to marry people to give them their document to pay for a fee. I know that for sure. And I think sometimes people just need to be honest.
All right. I mean, I agree with you 100%. If you're going to marry somebody, you have to make sure that you're marrying for the right reason. And if you are not marrying for the right reason, maybe the person will say, give me a fee and I'll do it for you, just like you said. But in every situation, you have to know the person that you're going to marry. So I wouldn't say rush into marrying anyone, but try to get to know their family, try to get to know not just the man himself, but know every aspect of the man before you actually choose to actually make him your man. Because in his case, because he don't have papers, somebody now is giving him the go-ahead to marry somebody else to get their papers. It seems as if they see you as a sucker. Yeah, they see you as a sucker. That somebody that you're probably yearning for love and yearning to marry somebody and have somebody love you for who you are. So you need to do a lot more homework on the person that you choose to marry before you decide to do that. That's the only thing that I would say. But no man should take advantage of a woman.
Yeah, but it happened a lot, and I think it's the Jamaican. When you take it out, because I've seen videos and all kind of stuff, Jamaican men are doing it a lot. They just probably think said the woman them in America or Canada or England, I don't know if they think it's out of desperate. And sometimes these women are really good women, but it's because the man's intention was to do that from in the beginning. Not even that sometimes the woman that them leaving this woman for instance, not even sometimes it's better. But sometimes these people are good-hearted people and they just take advantage of them, and I think it's wrong.
Yeah, Paulette is also saying that some men, they come and they expect the woman to actually support them. They don't want to work. They come, they're lazy, and they're bums. They're just totally there to suck on the woman, suck on as much as they want. They're not to contribute. But so even if they come wanting a better life and the woman do sponsor them, they just come with their lazy self and make themselves like a deadbeat and a dead weight.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way a woman should take care of a man or whatever the case might be. No, I could see, you know, if you're married to somebody and they come from Jamaica or wherever they want to come from and they are here and they need to start working and get themselves together. But I don't know where these men come from after lately thinks a woman should take care of them. I have an issue with that. I really totally have a problem with that. Woman, I don't know if it's desperate. These women are desperate that they need to support man, but I have a problem giving my hard-earned money to a man. I really do. I really do. I'm saying, you know, if I have my husband or whatever the case might be, and something goes down and he was working or whatever, and something goes down and I have to put, you know, stand the bills or whatever, then that's understandable. But for just get up and say, me I go buy one man because me want him to love me or do whatever. Money cannot buy love. Me not gonna do it. Trust me. Me not gonna do it. I would be the wrong person.
All right, this is what Michael is saying. Michael is saying that women uses men more than men uses women. That's what he's saying.
You know, back in the days, I think a lot of women used to use men for financial reasons, especially in Jamaica because they don't have stuff or whatever. Over here, people can work and earn their own money or whatever. You know, so I don't see where. Yeah, I do believe that still some women do use men. I'm not gonna disagree that, you know, people don't use people or whatever the case might be. But for you to like go into such thing as a marriage.
That I agree with now. That I agree with.
Yeah, you know,
that's the difference here. Yeah, go ahead.
them for documents and not being honest, I think that is totally wrong.
Yes. I agree with that 100%. I think, especially, I mean, I don't know how it works in the UK because I know he's in the UK, but over here in Canada, and I know of people in America, they have been suckered. Yeah, they have been suckered by men pretending to be actually genuine, but yet still turn out to be actually fake. They were just using just to get their papers, and they don't stay around very long after they get the papers. I know that for sure because I know quite a lot of women who has gone through this. But the men them, I don't know of any man, not even one, who has actually gone through that where the woman now marry him for papers and then leave. I don't know of any situation like that. It may have occurred, but I don't know that based upon my general surroundings that I am in. But I know plenty of women that this has happened to. And women,
some of them are so
hold on for a second. Even women in this room here, even women that is in this room here, that I know for sure, more than one, it has happened to. Go ahead.
I'm saying some of them are so fool. Them come here and you know them trying to use people to get their paper. Some of them don't even know how the system work. You know what them do? Them probably get a piece of document and then run off and they don't even finalize all their documents. You know,
Right.
They just get something and they run off. Just like how earlier I heard the lady come on and say the other lady came and within 24 hours she run off to her boyfriend or whatever that was here. I'm pretty sure her documents will not be finalized because there's a process. They have a process. Like I know here in the United States, you have to get your document and you get a 2-year temporary green card, and then you have to go back in again and reprocess it to get a 10-year permanent green card. So some of them, they don't even come because they are so full, them screw up them own self because all their intention is to use the person. So they get the first piece of document and don't even wait the time out to finalize the documents because they feel like they are free and then run off and don't even end up getting the permanent document.
Yeah, that is true. Because over here in Canada, in all actuality, you can actually be sponsored by somebody, but they have a period of time to also withdraw the sponsorship. Yeah. So it doesn't work out where they now see that you are actually a devil in disguise, or basically a comma you don't want to pull your weight, they can actually rescind the promise, the sponsorship. Hence, you get sent back home. So
Yeah, man, if you have proof to show that that person
right.
deliberately, intentionally used you, and you can prove that in an immigration court, that person green card can be revoked. Some people don't go to the extreme, but if some people really wants to, feel like they've been totally used and want to go to the extreme, and you have documents can prove in immigration court that this person intentionally used you for your green card, it can be revoked.
All right, Michael actually brought up a very interesting point here, which is in a lot of cases is actually truthful. He says that when men marry women, they don't want the guy to even leave the house. So it's like they're trying to have them as trophies because it took them a long while to secure a man for themselves. Now they want to actually have them as a house husband rather than have them be the hunter-gatherer of the family. So so that in itself caused men now to actually step away and not want to be with them, and to cause them to leave the marriage. What do you have to say about that?
Is he meaning like these women wouldn't want the man to go out and work, or he's just saying they don't want him to go out to see other women? Is that what he means?
Okay, what I think that he means is that once the man come now, they want him to go from either work to home, or don't work at all, stay at home, or not seeing his friend, not socializing with his friend, not going out and do things of his interest. Basically, they want to tie him to the house as much as possible, rather than have him go out to be seen by somebody else and to be taken away from them.
Well, if you're that much insecure, then you shouldn't be in it. If you're totally insecure with the person, then you shouldn't be in it, because I don't think anybody wants to be in bondage. People need freedom or whatever the case might be, but there's a limit. There's a limit to everything. I mean, you can't close somebody inside. Because guess what? Even if I'm in the house and you want to keep me inside the house, my man must left go to the supermarket for even 15 minutes, or he must left go down the road or something. And if that is the case, that me want to see somebody live next door, me can't go be with anybody who me want to be with. So keeping somebody in a bondage for a relationship because you want to tie them to you, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think
it's not. There's no happening.
I don't think it happened in majority of relationships where the woman sponsors the man. If that does happen, it happened in a very it's a very small percentage that would happen. But the fact is, it does happen. But in most cases, I think I agree with you where the man is concerned, that you have some good men who come, marry the woman, build a life with her, and they live happily ever after. But in a lot of cases, the intentions were not genuine from the beginning. It was under pretense. Yeah.
Yes. Most of the time, they are false pretending. But you know what? Some of these women are stupid, because guess what? Bells is going off in every direction, and I think they're desperate for a man, so they don't see all the signs are there. All the telltale signs are there to say, listen, it's time to pull out or time to back out because this person is union. Guess what? Somebody don't have to have something to be genuine. There are a lot of ways to show a person that you're genuine and you're there for the person besides just money or whatever, because obviously the person won't have money. But there are a lot of telltale signs are there for you to know that it's not genuine. This person is not genuine. And we all grown up and we must know, this would happen to people who have low self-esteem and think they cannot get a man elsewhere. So they just fall for the little time that they could have with that man. They'll just settle for it.
And a lot of women are like that, because, they've been living here where, it's a competitive environment for good men. And good men don't look their ways for a long time. And it's very hard. And they see that they're getting older. Time is running out on them to secure like a family, and they feel as if that You know what I mean? A good man they're not gonna find. So when they go to like the Caribbean or a man come along that shows interest in them and make them feel special about themselves, they want to secure that person and have them for themselves. So in that case, they now become vulnerable, where the man know how to use them and they don't even see the signs there. So you're right. Even though the signs are there, they're blinded by the fact that they need somebody to love them. So women, listen, believe in yourself, build your self-esteem. If somebody loves you, don't just look at what you would deem as faults, but actually get to know the person inside out in every aspect before you decide that you want to make a commitment with them. Don't just act on
but you can't force anyone to love you. You cannot force anyone to love you. Love is something that comes naturally, and you cannot force a person to love you. If they don't love you, they just don't love you. You can't buy this is what I don't understand, that woman doesn't understand. You cannot buy a man love. Love is something, it's free, it's natural. I don't care what you do. If you know, try to find out if a person loves you. Don't give them, don't offer them stuff, and see if they stick around. If that person stick around and you're not willing to put out for them, then you know that person is for you. Because some people think women, I don't know why women, they think, oh, I need to buy this man a car, I need to buy him, I need to give him money in his pocket, they need to give him this and that. You cannot buy somebody's love. You can't. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Michael is saying again that controlling, some women try controlling once they have the handle. The woman believe that they can do anything they want, and the man must take it.
I don't think there's a difference in there's a difference in controlling and respect. There's a difference in controlling and respect. I would confuse it, because I would demand respect for myself, okay? And if somebody don't love you, they don't have respect for you, so they treat you any kind of way. So because you're demanding respect for yourself, is it that some of the men them confusing respect with control? Because for instance, I wouldn't want my man to be out there with 1,000 different women, talking to 1,000 different women, or whatever the case might be. Is that what you call controlling? Because I'm saying, okay, I don't want my man to be talking to 1,000 different women. Is that controlling, or that's you demanding respect for yourself? Because first of all, you see some of these men come here, okay? Them probably they on them phone and them are secretly talking to other women. Okay, if there is nothing to hide, you're supposed to be able to talk to this person in front of me openly, and there is no secret going on. Is that what they could consider to be controlling? Or, because that's not a matter of control. The only reason why somebody bring up control in a relationship is because the relationship is one-sided. I believe that if the relationship is one-sided, because people make compromise, we compromise with each other. So of course, some people are gonna get paranoid and start thinking, okay, who he or she's on the phone with, why he and she are doing this or that. Is that what you call controlling, or somebody's demanding respect? Because there's a difference between somebody being controlling and somebody demanding respect. There's a difference.
All right, Jacinta is saying that people should also have privacy to actually talk privately to some other persons if they so desire, without their spouse looking over their shoulders as well. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not about the lack of it's not because you want to hide something, but sometimes some things conversation are just to be meant to be private. Exactly. What do you think about that?
Okay, I'm not saying people don't have privacy, because there's something you want to talk about, but you want to talk about in privacy. But listen, I'm saying to myself, if my man would be calling a woman on the phone or something like that, and I said, them need privacy, them talking in secret and talking in code, there has to be a reason why they're doing that. Well, to me personally, I believe there is no privacy in a marriage. Whatever you're supposed to know, I'm supposed to know. I'm supposed to be your best friend. That's what I believe in a marriage, that my husband's supposed to be my best friend. And I don't think that somebody else outside should know something about my husband that I don't know. That means that you're going to left people out the road for laugh after me. I idiot then.
No, not really. Sometimes it's the person on the other side that don't want you nor anyone to know what they're discussing with their friend. I.e., it could be a family situation between her and her man, that she just between the person and their man, that they just need to confide in you and get your opinion. They don't want you to know about it. They just want to keep it between them and them alone. It could be an illness of a relative that, they're just looking for some guidance and they don't want to bring in anybody else. Maybe after the conversation now, if your spouse now decide to, talk to you in secrecy and in private, but with them knowing that a third party, which is you, the wife now, is privy to those information, they might not be comfortable in wanting to have that dialogue. So that's why sometimes some conversation has to remain private. You know what I mean? Because friends and friends talk, but it's not necessarily that they are offended that you're hearing it, but it's just the mutual respect between friends. That's what the privacy that I think she's talking about there.
Right. No, I understand that, that, people do have friends that they want to, because I have my friends, then I have private conversation with my friend. But is it fair, would Justin be fair that she's on the phone with a man all the time talking private conversation and you can't know what it's about or whatever the case might be? Wouldn't you find that suspicious?
All right, me, that's Jacinta's husband. No, I don't ask her anything. I don't ask her anything. The reason is because I trust her. Yeah, that is the only reason. Because I trust her. And not only that, I know the people them that she's talking to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know the people them that she's talking to. If it's somebody new now that you're unaware of now, she have all right to ask me who that person is, or I have all right to ask her who that person is. But because I trust her so much and trust her judgment, I don't need to venture there. But in some cases and relationship, I realize why that is warranted and why that is needed. But if you have a lack of trust for your spouse, I think that there's a deeper situation than just them talking to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, if there's trust there and it's total, and you people are, totally honest with each other and everything, then it's okay. It's totally okay. But if there's a trust issue, then a problem would arise, that you are talking to someone on the phone, you're talking in secretive, and you're talking in code and stuff like that. But at the same time, not to drip off the topic or whatever, these people that are using people and women that are standing by and letting their men use other women, it's totally wrong. I wouldn't want to be used by anybody. I wouldn't want to be used by anybody.
Yeah, I agree on that, and we'll end it there. What do you think? I mean, a very good points you've got there, Yeah, man. Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Man. Big up yourself. And you articulate yourself very well. Good job. You should come on more often. Come talk, man. I like your point.
I know.
Very nice. Big up yourself, yeah?
All right,
later. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, my brother Michael. I'm going to bring you back on now. Put on your camera, Michael, man. Put on your camera, Michael. Put on the camera, Michael. All right. Auntie, go to bed because your eyes, them, not stop blink. Big up yourself, man. Michael, put on back your camera, man. Yeah, man, your camera not on, Michael. Put on back the camera. Yeah. Yeah, man, because you have some points now where you want to talk about, based upon what she just said a while ago. But no, you're sitting there. Yeah, man, she had some very good points, very solid points. And I agree with 90% of the things that she says. Yeah, I agree. But the reason why I agree is because I've seen women actually being taken advantage of by men who actually come into their lives. You know what I mean? pretending that they're genuine, but they're actually fake. Lots of time I've seen that. Yeah, man. And it's not right. And it's not good. Yeah, man. So I agree with them. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, girl. Thanks for joining, Desiree. Yeah, man. Michael, send me a request, no? Send me a request, Michael, or put on the camera. Yeah. Yeah, man. Send me a request or put on the camera so I can bring you back on. Let's finish up that dialogue there. Yeah, man. It's a very nice show tonight. Yeah, it's more than an hour, but it seems as if it's just 10 minutes for being here. Yeah, man, Geraldine, pick up yourself, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. So tonight, Geraldine, we're talking about, you know what I mean? Some men taking advantage of women, yeah, for papers, yeah. And their woman, the true woman, know that they're actually using this other woman for papers, and they're okay with it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is not a good situation. It's a wrong situation. And I wouldn't advise any men out there who actually are doing this or intend to do this to do it, because, you know, women should be loved genuinely. Yeah, not artificially. And marriage should be done in a way that it is done to as to create a family unit. Yeah, rather than to actually break up a to break a heart and to create a separation for somebody who didn't expect that. Yeah, man, especially when they genuinely believe that you love them from the heart. Yeah, not a good thing. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Natasha Brown. Yeah, Natasha Brown, how you doing, girl? You're coming late again. And can you see tonight's topic, we know you would have been very good at this topic tonight. Talking about men, yeah, have their woman and decide that they're gonna marry another woman for papers. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna marry another woman for papers. With the intent of when they get the paper now to leave their wife to go back to the original woman. What a wrong thing. What a bad heart, man. Yeah, not a good thing. You know, so that's what we're talking about tonight. And it's a very interesting topic, and a lot of people curious about it, because as you can see, a lot of people are actually watching it. And good job, you know what I mean? We brought on Desiree, we brought on Michael, we brought on Dana, and they gave very interesting point on this subject matter. You know, Delvin came with a whole big script, 2-paper script to talk about. And I didn't even have to get to it. I didn't have to use it. Because, you know, yeah, man, because the participation tonight was great. So, Michael, you gone? You gone? Michael gone? Yeah, man, straight up. Oh, you work. Yeah, man. You're going to have to watch the show over. It's a very good show. So, there's signs, you know, when men try to actually do this to you. So you have to know, look for these signs. You know what I mean? And some of these signs, I think, some of them, Desiree brought them up earlier. But I'm going to touch on some of these signs that you can tell when a man is trying to use you just for papers. You know what I mean? Some of these men, they don't introduce it to their families or friends. Yeah, that is a sign. They don't introduce it to their families or friends. If that man now keeps you in hiding after more than a year of dating, something is wrong. Yeah, if he keeps you in hiding and not want to expose you to his family and friends, then something is wrong. Yeah, yeah, man, because you're about to get married and he's not mentioning his family, he's not mentioning his mom and dad, he's not mentioning his aunts, uncles, and all of these things. Something is wrong. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chances are that he does not want you to slip and to let you get out of the deal or that he wants from you. He wants you to actually stick to the plan and actually not find out anything. Because if the chances are there that you can find out that he has his woman and he has kids and he has a home and he has a life with somebody else, then chances are you would back out of the deal. So if you see that he's keeping you away from you knowing the people that you want to know, his family, yeah, his friends, yeah, then you must do your homework fully and thoroughly. Demand that you get to know these people, especially the ones them from back home, and you talk to them on a regular basis because they're gonna be your potential brother-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law, yeah, even what you call it? What do you call the children then now? Stepsons and stepdaughters. You got to know them before you do that. So don't just make it be just him and you. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's something to hide. Welcome back, Sharon. Yeah, man. Tonight. Yeah, man. Welcome back. Yeah, man. If they're always asking you for money, yeah, man. Watch your signs. They're always asking you for money. Watch those signs. Yeah, always begging you for money and things, you know. Yeah, watch those signs. After being with your mate for just a few months, you are kind, you know. You're getting the feelings that you are, you know, you love the man and all that. But if they feel as if that you are a cash cow, they want you to just always give them things, you know. Watch those signs, man. You have you have to finance everything. You have to finance the trip now to go out. You have to finance the trip for dinner. You have to finance the trip for you have to finance everything for mortgage, for payment and all of these. They don't want to chip in and all of these things. They never have money even though they're working. Watch those signs. Yeah, their intent is not to actually, you know, share a life with you, but rather to use you. Yeah, because if the using start then chances are, you know, they will not stick around. You got to be careful of those things. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. Another thing is that if the person is just a damn liar, they're a habitual liar. Yeah, man, they lie. Everything you catch them, every time you catch them in a lie, they try to use another lie to get out of that lie. Then you got to watch those people. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, they keep changing the stories all the time, such as telling you that they don't have children, they, you know, and then confessing the truth only after they get caught in the act. That, you know what, now you have pictures of the kids, now you have pictures of the woman, now you have pictures of the mother, the father, and everything. Yeah, no, you catch them in the story now. Now they confess it. But then you find that they, you know, tell you another story. Oh, yeah, those are my kids. You know, that's their mother, but I'm not with her anymore until you actually find a Western Union money. You find Western Union money sent to her. Now you find that, you know, a package was sent to the woman and all of these things. Now you start to find receipt for stuff, for clothing item, woman item, the woman size, and all of these things, shoes and all of these things. You got to watch of these habitual liars. So there are signs. Yeah, you got to watch their habitual lying. Yeah, straight up. And then you will know more about the individuals. And one lie is enough. But when they constantly lies, then you know that the person is not actually genuine. There's signs that what you're going to do could possibly turn out to be the wrong decision that you have made. Yeah, man. All right, let's say now, he or she suggests that both of you live in Jamaica after tying the knot. Yeah. Yeah, man, you realize that your lover always get upset whenever you suggest that both of you try and make a life. Okay, all right. You suggest that your lover might get upset when you say, all right, what we're going to do is that we want to get married. Say to them, like, we want to get married and then we're going to go back to Jamaica and live. Yeah, man, we're going to go back to Jamaica and live. If they get upset that, you know, you want to actually go back to Jamaica to live, yeah, then you know you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. Yeah, it is not an option for them. What they want to do is to stay here and you are the person. So you say, okay, we're going to get married, but instead of me sponsoring you, we're going to go back to Jamaica and we're going to live. Yeah, try to see if that's an option for them. Yeah. Yeah, but that could be a sign that, yeah, their intent is to use you. Yeah, man. So you're the man that you want to marry now as a woman. They don't want to rush the marriage. Okay, let's get married tomorrow. Yeah, let's get married next week. Let's get married as soon as possible. Yeah, they don't want to wait. No, they want to do it right away. You hardly know them. He hardly knows you. Yeah, why rush? Yeah, there's no need to rush. Straight up, they want the wedding to happen tomorrow. Yeah, why rush? Yeah, you got to know those are alarms that you have to be wary of. Those are actual proof that the person probably don't want you. Because no, if you don't know me for a very long period of time, but you actually want to marry right away, what is your intentions? Yeah, I can, wait, let me breathe. Yeah, let's take back. What if it's not, I'm not ready yet? Yeah. If the conversation is all about, let's get married so that, I can get my papers and then we can start, build a home together and all these things. No, no, wait. Wait first. Wait first. Get to know the person inside out, every aspect of the person before you make a decision. Don't let them rush you into getting married because this could potentially be a problem. Yeah, man. All right. So your friend don't tell you that that he's using you. Yeah. If your friend tell you that he's using you, it's hard to see the person when you are blinded by the love. So sometimes you're so entrapped in the love that are how you with your emotions that you fail to see the person's true color. But your friends are now pointing out irregularities about the man. Yeah, at least take a listen. Yeah. And actually look at those things that they're pointing out to you because they possibly could see the hazards that you are not seeing. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trust your friend. Trust your friend to the point where you give it a look. Yeah, give it a look. Yeah, because we can be blinded by love. And you could be the only one loving, and they are not loving. Their intent is to get papers and to deceive you. So watch out for that. Yeah, man. So those are some of the things that of the signs that could tell you that the person only wants you for papers rather than to actually marry you because they love you and want to live happily ever after with you. Once they get the papers, yeah, man, then disappear. They disappear and go back to marry the person that they truly love. Yeah, it's a difficult place, this world, and people's motive are not sometimes your motive. And if your intent is to marry somebody because you love them, and their intentions are to marry you because they want papers, they could come in any disguise, in any forms, and sometimes you just won't see it. But if you open up your eyes widely, all along the signs are there. It's just for you to objectively look, and you will see it. Straight up, unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, Delvin Sadler here. Nice show tonight. Almost 2 hours. Any questions from anyone before we wrap up the show? Any questions from anyone before we wrap up the show? Beautiful show tonight. So we want to thank Michael and Desreen and Dana for joining tonight. It was a very good show. I'm telling you, and I want to thank the people for tuning in because without you tuning in, this wouldn't be a successful show. And I can see, yeah, man, I can see your commitment to the show because more and more people are coming in, and more people are participating. It's a great show, yeah, man. Yeah, man, Delvin married. Yeah, man, Delvin married. You want some wife? She's right here. That's my wife, Jacinta. Yeah, man, Jacinta is right here. Yeah, man, Jacinta is right here. Yeah, man, Jacinta is right here. That's my wife. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's truly remarkable that you guys come and watch and share the shows with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Yeah. And hi Delvin, nice seeing you again. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Jeremy. How you doing? Yeah, man, I'm here doing my thing, But yeah, man, thanks for joining. Remember, yeah, man. Thanks for joining. How you doing? You good? Yeah, man, straight up. We're here 7 o'clock every day. And where you living? Yeah, Delvin live in Toronto. Yeah, man, we live in Toronto, Canada here. Yeah, man, thanks for joining, man. Unscripted, anything goes. We're here 7 o'clock every day. And we always have interesting topic to talk about. The people here, they like to talk about sex and relationship. That is their thing. So Delvin is running with it as far as we can. But, we want to talk about a lot more other things. But as long as the people, whatever the people them want, that is what Delvin will bring. We're diverse in our thinking. And not only that, we're still open to learn. And we want to learn. So this show is unscripted and anything goes. So everyone have a voice to actually contribute and to participate. You in this room, you will not be refused. Yeah, you will be listened to, and you're free to express yourself, and you can change the topic at any point, straight up. Yeah, man. I open the eyes. Yeah, man, I open the eyes, girl. Big up yourself, Jerry. Yeah. You see, we learn from each other. We learn from each other. We learn from each other. So even if you were blind before, somebody else can open your eyes and tell you to actually look beyond the scope, not just settle for the status quo. Yeah, man. If you don't mind me asking, go ahead. What do you want to ask, my brother? What do you want to ask, Alan? Go ahead. Hey, what do you want to ask? No, man. Yeah, man. Delvin living in Toronto. What do you want to ask? You can ask anything, man. Delvin is an honest person. I will always answer. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Weena. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, girl. Huh?
Oh, woman.
Who that?
Oh, lady, just talk to you. Ask if you don't mind.
Okay. Okay, Alan. Yeah, man. You can ask me. Go ahead and ask. No problem.
Yeah, ask me where you live.
Yeah, I live in Toronto. I already answered that. I live in Toronto. No problem, man. No problem. Delvin's not afraid of that. The whole world know that. Yeah, man. I live in Toronto here. Toronto. I lived here for many years. I came here as a teenager, and I'm truly, what do you call now, grateful of the fact that I'm here. You know, and I have a nice wife. Got kids. You know, yeah, man. Her kids are my kids. That's my son right there. That son there, DJ Shakur Lamkin. That's my son, man. Yeah, that's my son there, man. Guys can have him. DJ Shakur mixtape. Yeah, he's a DJ. So that's my son, man. I love him with my heart. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, straight up. I am asking you if your wife is Jamaican. No, my wife is not Jamaican. My wife is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, that's where she's from. Yeah. You excited about that? Yeah, man, my wife is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am Jamaican, though. I was born in Jamaica. I was born in Jamaica. But this is my home here in Toronto. This is my home, man. This is my home. But we love everyone. So, we're multicultural here in Toronto. And it has a big impact on you when you see multiculturalism at its best. And, straight up, you learn to love and appreciate everybody for who they are. Yeah, man. In spite of who they are. We're not business about that. We love. And in this room here, in Unscripted, anything goes, we tell each other that we love each other. Yeah, so you'll hear people say, I love you, and you hear Delvin tell everybody that he loves them. It's because I really do. Because I really do. Yeah, because, if you can sit here with me, then I can show you about the love that you truly deserve for giving me that time. Yeah, and so forth. And if you want to talk to me, I'll talk to anybody. A lot of people private me and they talk. You'll be surprised of the concern that a lot of people have and want to just have somebody that they can actually talk to. And I listen to them. I have no problem in that. You know, if you ask my opinion, if I don't know it, I'll try to research it and then I come back to you with an answer. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let me say something about the topic. Go ahead, my brother. You want to come on the camera?
It's not a woman.
Oh, sorry about that, Alan. Sorry about that, sister. You want to come on the camera and talk? If you want to come on the camera and talk, we can do that. But if not, you can type away. If you want to come on the camera, then I'll let you on. There's a lot of Vincentian in Niagara for Niagara on the lake. How you say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of Vincentian watch this show too. A lot of people from New Zealand. We got somebody from New Zealand. We got people from England. We got people from the United States, Canada, Africa. Yeah, man. We have a lot of people from Pakistan. Yeah, Iran watches the show. Yeah, yeah, man. You want to come on the camera? Okay, let me send you the request. All right, go ahead. Yeah, man. There you go, Alan. Come on, my girl. Yeah. Unscripted, anything goes. And now we're going to bring Ali and Latoya on. Big up yourself, my girl. How you doing? I love you.
I am good.
I love you. How you doing, girl?
I am good.
You're good. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining Unscripted, anything goes. Where are you calling from, girl?
I'm calling from the Bahamas.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. We have another person here from the room that calls from, who lives in the Bahamas too. So, how long you've lived in the Bahamas? Or you were born there?
I was born in Jamaica, but I'm living in the Bahamas now.
Okay, okay. You have a question for me now? What you want to ask?
Yes, I want to say something on the topic about papers.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm talking on behalf of the Jamaicans who are living in the Bahamas now.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, sometimes Bahamians will say the best Jamaican is the dead one.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yeah.
But you sound like a good one, so I mean, so they want you to die?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't praise myself and say I'm a good one, or I wouldn't say I'm not a good one, but I want to talk about the topic about papers.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you have plenty Jamaicans who marry Bahamians for papers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have other Jamaicans who marry Bahamian for love. But because of how some of us Jamaicans come and make it bad for others, they classify everybody in one bracket.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have plenty friends who genuinely love their husband.
Right.
And the husband will be them from morning till night. So sometimes when you do marry them for love, but then when things don't work out, you have to move on. You can't stay in any relationship whereas you're gonna get beat or you're gonna get verbally abused. That don't make no sense.
Okay, let me get a clarification of what you're trying to say. So these are women that you're talking about that married Bahamian men for love.
Some of them. Some of them really have bad intentions, but you have some of them who genuinely love their husband.
So they marry these Bahamian men, believing that they're having a family now, and then as a result of it now, the men them now show them true colors and start to abuse them and start to abuse them.
Sometimes they stop working. When you marry them, they stop work.
What you say?
Yeah, they stop work. You have to go to work every single day, pay the bills, but yet you're still getting verbally abused.
So you're living with them and they're living with you, and now you
It don't matter. You're under one roof. It don't matter who living with who.
Right.
But in most cases, they stop working.
So they're lazy people then.
Well, I'm on live camera and I don't want anybody kill me tomorrow.
All right. Let me ask one question now. All right. Did the abuse start before marriage? Or it started?
No.
All right.
After marriage.
Were these men working before marriage?
Yes.
So they were working before marriage. So they just automatically get lazy and become bums after marriage?
Yes, because they say Jamaicans like to work. We are hustlers. So not all, not all.
Yeah.
But sometimes they stop working, you gotta go out, and guess what? You have to give them money because they say you need them.
Wow. So I mean, why would you stay in a country like Bahamas, if you're taking and take that abuse and not go back to Jamaica?
Bahama, like, it's not a bad country, no. It
No?
is very nice. It's just like some Jamaicans is come, even though I mean days go other places, but Jamaican is come and make it bad for other Jamaicans, right? Number one, they come, they say, oh, you come to take their man or whatever. So first Bahamian woman hate Jamaican woman. They say the best one of us is a dead one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing to say about anyone. Whether or not you're a man or a woman or you come from a different country. That's not a good thing to say about anyone. But so let me ask you now. So the bad Jamaicans them that come and they marry a Bahamian man, are you saying
Yeah.
that these Bahamian men treat those bad one good? The opposite effect now happen. So they treat them good, and as a result of it now, they now run off or use them for papers or whatever and leave them.
When they say when you get papers, because it's easier, I guess, to get visa here. When you get your papers, then you're eligible to apply for a visa. When you get the visa and going to the States, you don't ever come back. That's what they say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get your papers now, and then you don't want to just stop and live in Bahamas. Your intent
No.
is to go to the United States, and once you get to
That's all Jamaicans' intention. And when they say they use when you work, you send all your money back Jamaica. So the topic of about papers, sometimes it's not what you really want to do. Sometimes when you marry foreigners, especially when you're clashing, that's two different culture.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's like what you used to ain't what they given. So it forced you if you don't want to accept it, or you don't want to like sit down and change things. You know, some Jamaicans, they short of patience.
Yeah.
So they just do what they have to do.
Wow. Wow. But I mean, I don't think any woman should sit and let a man abuse them or take advantage of them. So whether it's the papers or not, if it comes to that point where you're getting abuse, go back, woman. Go back to Jamaica.
Ain't not there Jamaica for go back home to.
Well, at least you would be free from abuse.
You work minimum wage, which is $5,500. That's just light bill down there. That's just water bill down there
So
for
you're
you to
saying
pay.
it's worth the abuse than to stay in Bahamas?
It's not worth the abuse, but that's what I'm saying. It come down to they marry them for papers, for better opportunity. You understand me?
So they will stick it
So it's not really what they want to do, but when you have children, you have to do what you have to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like some people have 3 children. What is there in Jamaica to feed 3 children with 5,500, which is minimum wage?
Yeah.
When your life come into that amount, they have to go to school.
Yeah.
They have to eat. So
you went to the Bahamas for a better way.
Pardon me?
You went to the Bahamas. Most of them went to the Bahamas to find a better way.
Yes.
And if they have to struggle and fight through the situation to get it, that's what they do.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't step in somebody's shoes, but you can understand why they do the thing that they do.
But if you never been in a situation, you still can't even understand either.
Yeah, man. I'm getting your point. I'm just trying to actually shed a different light on it. But I can understand why they would sit and take it. But all I can say to these people is that, believe in yourself. And if you're going to stick it out, make sure that you have a solid plan at the end of it that is going to benefit you in the long run,
Listen me, I'm married to a Bahamian man, right? And trust me,
yeah,
they are very, very hard to handle.
They are to handle.
But if you don't love them, you'll run away from them.
Yeah.
But me, try stick it out. We've been through a lot. And
have you been abused?
No, not physically, verbally, but I'm aggressive too. I don't just sit and take it. Like some of them sit and take it
So
and let them say whatever.
you love your husband though.
Yes.
Okay. So you're married for the right reason.
Yes.
And he loves you.
But I still could understand the set who they just have to leave.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah. I understand that. Because sometimes the clash of cultures is totally different. And a lot of people don't understand our culture, and we sometimes don't understand their cultures. So it
Let me
creates
tell you
a
something.
clash.
We Jamaican woman and man, we're very stubborn too. We don't like take no talking from nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, we're setting
You
our own
understand me?
ways. Yeah, we're setting our own ways.
Huh?
We're setting our ways.
Pardon me? Yes. Just like like other country, like maybe Toronto or where you is, or America or Bahamian, everybody's setting their own ways. So when two cultures clash together, then you have to find the best way in which you could come to a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
You understand?
That goes.
Like you have to sit down, maybe go counseling or whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, good points, you know? But you're good otherwise though.
Yeah, man, me good, man. Me just done work.
Just done work. So you like the show?
Yeah. Me do nails.
You like the show?
Actually, I've never seen this show before, and I was just scrolling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
was just scrolling, and I saw the paper on, and the topic on papers, and I said, let me just listen.
Yeah.
To hear what you say, because sometimes you listen, but you don't understand.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I need just to listen, and let me just try to explain why some people is just marry people for papers and just go.
Yeah.
It ain't because they want to go.
Yeah.
It's just that they can't take what you gotta put on my plate. I don't have to eat it.
Yeah.
But because I want better, I'm just gonna do what I have to do.
Yeah, man. I really understand your points. And thanks for joining. Add me as a friend, and we're here 7 o'clock every day. If you wanna come and tune in.
Hi, it's your wife for me.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. No problem. If you wanna tune in.
All right.
Tune in at 7 o'clock every day. We always have nice and interesting topic to talk about, straight up.
Okay. I might not tune in every day because sometimes I work late. I just finished working and gone on Facebook, and that's when I saw you were talking about the topic on papers.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Some people, when you say they marry people for papers, they might get offended. You understand me? So you just have to clear up and say, ain't everybody marry people for papers. But when you have children, you have to do what you have to do. Yeah. Sometimes you love them, but then when you marry them, you find out their true colors. You just can't stay. You have to leave.
Well, the problem that we have now, is that a lot of people now, they plan that they want to marry the person just for the papers, and after they get the papers, they take off. Well,
that's why I say you have people who genuinely love their spouse,
right.
And then you have people who really plan for that.
Yeah, they're fraudster. They fraudulently deceive the person, and those are the ones that we want to get rid of. But if you're in a situation where you love the person, you have a family, go ahead.
That's a way stream too, because sometimes the person marry you because you're working too, and you could help them too.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it would seem as if the Bahamian woman them are lazy women then.
No, I wouldn't say they're lazy woman, It's just like, as I say, we do things different from them.
Yeah.
So they might be intimidated because they say our parents is teach us from young to cook, clean, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most thing what we would do, they wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to say too much on here because
man, we understand. So take care of yourself here, and thanks for joining.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, bye dear.
Bye.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Diane. Me see you. I don't know if you want to talk tonight. You wake up and you want to talk. Yeah, man, if you want to talk, man, come on, man, we can talk. We're done late already, so why not be late anymore? Because I'm not going to work tomorrow. So, I'm not going to work. Yeah, man, Trika, big up yourself, girl. Yeah, man. Katarina, big up yourself, girl. Diane. Yeah, man. Me hear Diane have to say now. Yeah, yeah, man. Me hear Diane have to say. Yeah, man. Me see a video of them today. You did video of them shot, girl. You video of them shot, you know. We see Diane have to set this early morning. Yeah. Early morning in England. Yes, Diane. What you say? Straight up, boy. You wake up.
Lord God, Delvin. You always a trim in some topic. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, a big topic, you know. Big topic. A life experience, you know. Yeah, man. So, all right, woman them now. Enough of the man them. I marry them to use them for papers.
Well,
And
me
them know
know
them
the
have a-
situation, you know, and him now want to give me my divorce.
What you say? Tell me about it.
From 2015. Went on holiday at Jamaica. It's a thing where we live nearby in the same community. Him know my people them know him too. We group together. But him the more younger, come 10 years older than him. And him, you know, at that time when I meet him too, me did celebrate to God, get baptized. Never have a man, not like I couldn't have one in England. But you know, you reach certain point of your life and you search within yourself and you say you want to live up, you know, a clean life.
Yeah, you make a decision.
And me pray, me pray to God, you know, if he send me a husband, but sometimes when we pray no Delvin, it's me son away, you know, so the devil is so we pray too.
Oh, yes.
Well, that happened. Don't laugh.
They said the enemy of the
And anyway, me meet him.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Meet him and I think 3 days after that him proposed to me and
3 days.
him planned the wedding. Yeah. And everything and it happened. And I want to tell you so do we do it with the evil. No make some of my people them come. They do under hush.
Of course.
Yeah, right now I'm tied up. Him now want to do the divorce as well, me tell you. But within 3 months, me did have to leave. You understand? When me fly back up, within like 3 weeks, him a fuck back the girl who was before me.
Yeah.
One little young girl who him did there with. Me find out about it, me ask him about it. Him say no go so. Anyway, me clever, you know. When me did I come up, me did take out some number out time phone. Cause you know, don't laugh, Delvin. A distance apart now and more really swear this boy I make quota. So me a gangster.
Yeah.
Me a detective. Yes, me do my detective work.
Yeah, man.
So when things did I get rocky and sticky and me have my suspicion and everything, me ring the number them.
Right.
And luckily me did. Yeah. Sorry people come just wake. A man in no one. If ever you're the girl cuss me and disrespect me, if you see me share the memory too.
Right.
Yeah, look on my memory where me share cause me did talk about it briefly. Cause one night time I did have to deactivate my Facebook account every minute. Because it was very bad. So, I just move away from that because to me that's a negativity. Anyway, anyhow, while auntie now, she help finish like, you know, nail the hammer in the head. Because what she do, she did help come at the wedding, help be witness to and everything, and she never tell me, say, no go there, but because a man will go on farm work come Canada every year. He might do it for about some 7 years now. And she never tell me when me out there say don't go there with her nephew. But however, as her nephew did fly up the year there because me as him wife at that time used to send money go give him.
Right.
Before him they go back up a farm work. You understand within that 3 month space. And then it's like she just fly down. She did go cause she do buy and selling. She go China, fly back down, cause she and him do business. Him tell me so she always a borrow him money when him go Canada and you know, I not pay him back and him something there. She come now up on my phone with one bag of fuckery.
Yeah.
I tell me, him wild. Yes, him wild. People, excuse my French. One bugger sitting the one I tell me about her never. If ever hear she bury my life.
Okay.
So till me start get upset. Regardless, it's the truth hurt, but why you never tell me all of this before me even go there with him while I was down there on holiday?
You see him
So she bury him alive.
Yeah, but
there you go.
Happy. You see him happy, yeah.
Yes, and she tell me one bag of something about the man. When wild, when have woman and blah and this and that. Yeah, it was just too much. So I said, what kind of family them, yeah, you know? But saying this and saying that, however, you know, mom not really get involved too much with us.
Right.
She's a very good woman and she never did really like how him behave. Him ending up having an affair with 5 different women, Delvin.
Right.
If I did even hear about the girl before me alone, I maybe go back and say, you know, make it up with my husband, because I done my husband and, you know, work things out. But come on, Delvin, 5.
5. Wow.
5. I say, no, hell no. So the last time we spoke was recently, about 7 weeks ago. Him called me, always a search for me.
So 1 second before
and
you
him
go
still
1 second before you go any further, did you start any sponsorship for him?
You know, so actually I did. I went solicitor, paid the solicitor money at that time, and what did happen? It's like the communication side, one at the time, I never hear from him when he did the Canada. Because I'm the Canada and I'm busy with whosoever Canada, because he's a man who go Canada every year, he must have woman too. You understand? And it's like me never just hear from him. You understand? It's like me did I put effort and him never push much effort.
Right.
I mean, I say, what the hell is this? You get me?
Right.
So me ending up they get back my money from the solicitor. You understand? Which me lose me consultation fee. Cause you know you have to pay a consultation fee for join them.
Right.
But me take back my money where did for start process it.
Yeah.
Yes. And move on about a year after.
So it's just
him
divorce.
disrespect me and hurt me.
So it's just a divorce that you have to get through now.
Yes, because I said to him not the last time when we speak now, but the time before that when him tried to come back like year and bit ago, I said to him, find somebody where you say good, blah blah whatever, and I will pay even most of the money. So for instance, a 90 grand, I will pay 50 and you pay 40. Him say, oh, am I going to do that? And you know, like him, I get upset. Me say, no worry about that. Just find them and start the application. And we send my side to my sister. And my sister and you will go to the lawyer foot to foot and check the documents, them everything. And the team. But this one I still don't want to give up. No, lately now, as when I say 7 weeks ago, he must say him never married me for that, blah, 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 regardless, him still love me, me and my wife, blah, blah. When it's too late, I say, even if me I go put in the paperwork for you, when me I go show the people them with the communication side, the application I go fail on that grounds because me not hear from you more time, you understand? You not keep in touch with me.
You're not functioning as
you
a
make
spouse.
It reach. Yes, him never function as see me go as far as Delvin. People may call me stupid and silly. You know something, but you still say, you know, you pray to God about it as well, me say. Make you still try regardless. I think it was his birthday that year when him did fly up the first year and I pack a little box with cologne and them something there and I call him and I say, give me an address, even one of your family address of Canada. Make me post it off here. You know, come husband and I birthday and whatever. I'll know.
Wow.
So me just take with myself because you see me, Delvin. As when my mother say, listen to me, young lady, you never born with just ear upon your head for just great and comb it. You have to born with it for have sense.
Of course. Right.
So, yes. That's one of my mother old time saying. So me just take with myself.
But you
very
actually,
nicely.
You can actually divorce him without his permission.
That's what everybody say, but me no want to do it up here. It's expensive. I want to do it when I fly down on holiday.
Oh, okay. Because
Get a lawyer
you can
already.
even do it there now, and then once you're there now, you put the ads in the paper, and if him don't respond to it, then basically you're divorced. It's
I don't know. It's like him now. I don't know. It's like only for pastor will pray with me, keep telling me same love me. I don't know if them are say truth or them are fake pastor. I swear to God, about 5 of them.
Them a look for the
Tell me, and it's so ironic, eh?
Them a look for the potential money that them can get if him come here. That them a look for. Them not look for.
No, not necessarily. You know, me I talk like international part. Cause you know my dad was a pastor, apostle.
Okay.
So I speak to 1 and 2 of them. You know, like sometimes you ring up for prayer and whatever. Some of them may not know me.
Right.
And them just a pray and the Lord show them. But sometimes I wonder if I true or a lie. Sometimes I don't know.
But common sense will tell you that a man who have five women minimum that you know of.
Me know of it because my family member will see him. One time, my niece see him all up on New Kingston and hide him. 2 times she hide him. Because little party, they used to go to school together. She hide him, she not make him see her, and she tell me.
You can actually live with that, though? You can actually live with that?
No. Well, the thing is, that's my biggest fear, Delvin. Me know my temperament.
Common sense will tell you that.
Yes.
You know, it's not the right person for you. Even though the heart...
Thank you very much.
Even though the heart will tell you that, you know, you love him and all of these things, and, you know, you commit to him and whatever. Yeah, man, if common sense is showing you that this man is basically want everybody else but you. When you're with him, if you can't live with that, that is exactly gonna continue.
Me can't go back there, so.
Yeah.
Me not gonna lie. To me, when me say him did genuinely check for me. How would I explain it to you? But him is one of them one day when me should do more research. Him humanizing.
Yeah.
Him cannot help it because it in him gene. Them say, however, him dad was like that when he was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, them say that's how him dad was. Very wild, and you know, when him go work and I come back, him stop a rum bar and drink. And to be frank, don't laugh. As young as my husband is, him is an alcoholic too.
Oh, he is?
A man will love him rave. Yes, my dear.
Well, I mean,
him drink hard when him ready. A man who used to ring me junk round the wheel and freak me out.
Yeah.
You understand? When I say freak out, make me have panic attack, wake me up out of my deep sleep, sound junk.
Oh, wow.
I drive in, you know? What? So one time I kind of reason with him on level, and him family them tell me saying this stop like him to give up the rave. So I'm not gonna really knock him behind him back. I know say him does check for me. I just help him need Delvin.
Him need a lot of help.
No.
A lot of help.
Yes. And me think if him they come here.
I don't think you're the one doing that. I think no. He has to want help before before he can actually get help. Yeah, and you can't lead him to help, but he must want it for that. And I would advise you if I was advising you to do go with what you can live with.
What's best for me?
Yeah, go with what you can live with. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Daisy. Yeah, man.
You as well, Diane. Oh, Daisy, right.
Okay, let me hear. Let me hear what Geraldine has to say. She says, my husband is like that. I just run him from my house.
Oh, my God.
Wow. So, you see?
Geraldine, it's true. Everybody will go through it, you know? Every O have its stick and... As I say, you understand? Everybody have a little... Turn back the camera, Delvin.
May I try to turn it? Well,
you have to touch the screen bit.
Touch the screen?
You know, you're like a screen bit, yeah.
Okay, we'll try that again.
It may sound crazy.
Yeah.
I still love him. It's one of them situations there where I still do love him. And me not take up for him because me experiencing this. Me see on many occasions when me know him does still love me too.
Right.
It was one of them one day where maybe him did married me does to come here or whatever, but I think him does fall in love with me. You understand? He does. Me don't know what hold him. Can't really say it on the camera, but as I said, you know, it's a shame. You understand? I would have loved if it's working out and everything. You get me? But the 5 woman, I just that.
Okay.
Just that part. Never mind even the drinking part, whatever. Come, couldn't carry go counseling. It turn again, Delvin. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Me just can't help him for real, as what you say.
No, you can't. All right.
I wish him all the best.
Katarina is saying that I think Katarina is in New Zealand. No, she's not in New Zealand. Somewhere in one of those countries. I forgot where she's from. She says here our laws are really strict. So marrying for papers in this country can take months to years, though it's not as common here because of the laws. But if I was married and my husband tried it, I'll beat his heart. She'll beat his arse down to the courthouse. So basically, she's not gonna marry somebody. If somebody marry her for papers, she's not gonna let them get away with it. She's actually gonna take him to the court and actually divorce him and probably get him out of the country as well.
Well, me hear of cases here in England, you know, where you know, the one before this last prime minister. That's the prime minister before this last lady. In this set up an infrastructure law where if you're married, it's like even if them come over here, them not get the documents straight away. Them get 2 years, like 5 times before them get them citizenship. So it's like 10 long years. And within that time frame, if he misbehave, them not care if he and him even have kid together or whatever, a straight deportation automatically. Say for instance, like domestic violence, or you understand? And like if anything like it go to the police, even if you beg for him, they can deport him on that ground. So the law kind of change up now for safeguard people, vulnerable people where these so-called scammers, you understand?
Right.
Try to marry and come in a foreign country, yeah? There's a law in place now in England, and one of my girlfriends, she recently went down. She did like the guy and everything, and them did a dated for like just a year and a bit, and she, you know, with the era when they live up a Red Hills Road, it was very dangerous, and she keep going and, you know, keep flying down. So I say, if you keep flying down and you feel him is the one, you know, just send for him. You understand? If you think you can cope with that, because she find out same have woman, him used to stress her out about her for money. She used to send it. Because him did have a bike, and every minute something do the bike.
Wow.
You understand? And she used to complain to me. I say, here what you need to do, just send for him and make you and him, you know, work together, which she did, you know. You understand? She try to find excuse. I tell me, say, she come on my yard too much time. Normally when she come on my yard and I'm gone to work, she leave message with my neighbors. So I find it a bit strange. She never invite me to her wedding, which me not feel no way. But I'm happy for them. I hope it work out. But what she affair do right now as me speak, as she work how much hours to support him and him do all the cooking, cleaning, I doubt if him even work. Because what day recently she contact me back through Facebook and come by me, and when me pick up, you understand, him very love her now. And him a try to show her, say, yeah, I'm the man, but him need to man up to and go get a work too.
Most definitely.
You understand?
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes. But as I said, it's her life. It's her life, Delvin. You know, getting between people life. You understand? Everybody are big people. But there is a next case when me hear somebody tell me where this lady, I think she was a social worker or some big government worker in the system up here, and she went down on holiday and fall for this, you know, ghetto garrison man, and married him, and in no time him come here because, you know, she meet the criteria to bring him here, and the man bring him come here and Delvin, Me say him wild pan the woman, him wild, him disrespect her. What?
Oh, yes.
Every minute him gonna club, him make girl ring the woman and diss her up and everything. Yeah, me say when in 2 years near for run out now, him take time a draw and a come. I draw him like a dead ass and a come. You know the woman, my best friend, I tell me the story. My best friend when name Chin Chin. Chin Chin said, Diane, the woman don't wild him. You know the woman do, she just write into the immigration them and tell him say she not see him for much months. Wow. Which for true, she did hardly see him for true.
Yeah.
And the marriage breakdown and whatever. So right now, as me speak, me don't know if him then hold him it or if him get deported or if him steal it. Me ask my friend when she call me back. Yeah. She always call me every week. I don't know if they deport him, if they hold him, but immigration did a look for him.
So warrant is out for arrest for deportation.
Yes, so you know, man kind of for us humble themselves, you understand?
Yeah, man.
When me I say, even if you marry the woman or you marry the man and you don't love them, even if you did go ahead with it, show some form of respect then.
Of course.
You understand? Does it make sense what me I say?
Of course it makes sense.
You have to show them some form of respect still. You can't just in people's face.
Not only that, you know, a lot of people put a lot of time and a lot of money into you, believing that you genuinely love and care for them. And if even if you say you fall out of love or you don't feel the love that you felt when you met them, and now living with them, you realize that they're not for you. At least try to actually show them the respect and be grateful of the fact that they did that for you, so that you can
true.
The process is there, and you make sure that you leave them back on solid ground the same way you get them. That is what I think. You know, that will be more respectable. So the person can say, okay, I gave you your landed, but at the same time you were respectful of the fact that you at least put me back on solid ground, and now you can go your way. You know what I mean?
That's true, man.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah, man. That
big up yourself, Delvin, and thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And go look on the news again, too. There's an incident in the news before me go, with this lady from England, here she come from, And she married this man. Me never really fully read the story, but it's in the news where them robbed them in the motel, £15,000 and clothes and them something there.
Okay.
It was on the news this week. You're looking at the Observer
or
the Glean or the Star. Check it out. But I believe, however, it's like him is a scammer. I believe his husband set her up too.
Okay.
Because like the woman worked so hard. Her husband for much years and she couldn't able to bring him over, and she go and she revamp and meet back the criteria now if you bring him up. And as she go down and she and him in a hotel, man just come rob us, so no say money there, so.
Yeah.
Come on, Delvin. And him set up the woman.
Wow.
So we as females and we as males too, I'm not only speaking for females only, we have to be careful who we're mixing with. We have to check out the individual thoroughly.
Most definitely.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yes, do we look a background check?
Of course, all the time.
Yes. So just big up yourself.
All right, we'll talk tomorrow or another time, yeah?
Yes, man. All the best.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye, dear.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, people. Yeah, man, we'll give you some extras, So remember, we're here tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Any more questions before I wrap up the show again? Any more questions before I wrap up the show? Yeah, man. So take care of yourself, people. So we'll see you tomorrow. And remember to embrace conservative principles and values. And, we don't have badges nor guns, so we must support the police. Until tomorrow, Delvin, love you. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, man. Bye-bye.